Hey Luis, it's me Charlie. So I just wanted to show you what the egg turner looks like when it's all put together. I have some of the quail racks and the chicken racks put together and everything is aligned here. This little tooth, the little arm, when you first order these things, they're never in the right position. They're wherever it's shut off when they turn these on to test them. So that's what screws the entire process of putting this together. You remember how I told you that these should be flat up? Well, when you start, they should be flat up. But you'll notice these are on a slant a little bit, and that's because this little arm is in a slant. It's in the off position. So I'm gonna show you also. See this? This is the small end, and this is the tall end, so that always faces up. You'll have some of these holes that are going to be completely different and random. But what you want to remember is the very last one of the quail racks, from the end over there all the way over, put it into the last hole every single time you put this together. So try to remember that. The last one seems to be the safest one. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to take it apart real quickly and show you how this should look. Okay. So starting from this end, what you do is you just slide this out, and then all of these can come out, and you can just pull it apart. But you want to be very careful. These can break really easily. So what I normally do, let me push this back a little. I ended up playing with this stupid camera thing, and I moved my tripod around and messed it all up. Let me just tighten this up. Good lordy, I don't normally do this in a video. Okay. So what I normally do is line all of these up. This little end right here, this is the very, see, this is the corner of where the metal's at. So you go all the way down. This is the end. Put it into the last hole. And place it into its little canal here, the very last one. That's how you get that started. It's flat straight across. You take the next one, which I just noticed it's cracked. Sheesh. And you want to do that to all these. See how this one's hitting? It's in the wrong hole. Right hole. Now look, it's flat. That's flat. This one's hitting. So I gotta take it out of its lip. This lip right here. Take it out. Put it in the other lip, and now it's going to be flat. And you want to do this to every single one of these until they're all flat. So you see I have my whole arm lightly resting against this completely flat. Now you want to take this piece with the little end facing down and the big end facing up. Go to the very end. You see the last hole? You want to put that on this one. So put that there. This is where you're just going to do it the best you can. Now as you get to the end here, you have to bend this little thing right here a little bit to get it into the right place. Now I got them all, which I think it might be on the right spot. Put them all there. Okay, so see, this is flat now, but it's not going to clip into here, and you'll see why in a second. See, it's out of place, so that little arm should be in more. It doesn't have to be, it's just the way it was last turned off that way. So now what I'm going to have to do is, all of these are now going to have to go at a slant to make this whole bar move over that way. You hear it moving? Now, instead of sliding this downwards onto the arm, I'm just going to push it in and make a clap sound, or click sound. See, now they're all locked in. Now, once you get these all locked in, you don't want these popping up, because then the whole thing comes apart. that rail that goes all the way across, that's an odd color, it's like a beige or a gray or something, you got to lay that down right now. I don't know where I put mine. I think it's in the drawer because I just stopped hatching eggs. Put that down now. So once you're done doing that, you'll notice some of these are short because it's thick here, long, long. This one here is too close to this, so we're going to consider that short, and then this is long. That's why you don't get very many of these, because they're not for all of them. You just choose the right ones. And then you lock this. These little teeth are just to go into that little hole. And that keeps this rail and that attached together. So you got to do that. Then it's all done. You turn it on, and you're not even going to see them move. This thing doesn't move very much. You'll hear the motor turn on. You may hear something that will sound like, let's see if I can mimic it. Something like that. You hear that sound? Like that. That's the motor moving this little arm. It makes this tapping sound that's very faint. And what it's doing is it's rotating these back and forth, back and forth. And I don't know how many times it does that. I never really calculated, but I have no idea. So if you do hand turning, three times minimum, but I do like 5 or 6 times if I do hand turning, which I don't like to do. I'd rather just do this. So I hope this helped. And once you turn off the incubator, if you were the manufacturer making this, you'd turn this off when these things are completely flat straight across. It makes the consumer, which is you, putting this together easier. But because they turned it off at the wrong time, they just turned it off and checked and see if it worked, that's why you're having a problem. Everybody goes through that. So I hope that helps, and Feliz Navidad. That's my dog's Christmas tree. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and upload this to my computer. Oh, this is my laptop. My Parrot ripped that off. But this one here only has 25% memory left, and that's the reason why it's really slow all of a sudden. But when I downloaded that Google thing and I touched the screensaver, that's when everything went completely off. So I'm going to go ahead and download this now. Okay, hope you enjoy. I know you got to go to bed because our hours are totally different. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Good luck.